Happy Monday, Kim Zodiac lies, falsehoods, and fallacies. It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 9 review. Want to remind you guys that today I will officially be launching my second channel, Keisha Irvin Channel. Yes, ma'am. My first video will be going up and live today at 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you have not subscribed to my second channel, the link will be down below in the comment section. It'll be pinned to the comment section, so make sure you click on the link and subscribe. We about to have some fun over there on this second channel, y'all, because I'm not monetized yet, so I can cuss, I can be explicit. We can get back to old school Keisha. All the OG Color Me Pynk T-Squad members know how we used to get down when I was able to be me before they started doing all these dang on rules and changes of YouTube. But while I'm not monetized on that channel, we about to kick it. So make sure you guys subscribe today. I'll be dropping videos as of right now, Mondays and Wednesdays. I think next week I'm going to start doing videos, dropping videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I'll let you guys know. But make sure you tune in today, 5 p.m. Central Time. My first throwback video will be up, and you will see me being able to react to my old content. But anyway, let's get into last night's episode of Housewives. So we start off with Sharia getting acupuncture for her fibroids. She has her daughter with her and her sister. I don't think we ever seen Sharia's sister. Have we ever seen Sharia's family members outside of her mama? I don't think so. If we have, it had to be a long time ago. But her sister's very pretty. Her sister reminds me of somebody, but it's not Sharia. But the sister reminds me of somebody. She looked like somebody. I don't know. But we didn't really get to see much of her. So I felt like the scene was kind of... It didn't even need to be shown. I would have rather us gotten to see a chance for us to really know who her sister is, like we got to know more about Drew's sister in today's episode. So I feel like that was a miss. Then we go to Kenya. She's filming a commercial for Kenya More Hair Care. So basically she's taking the concept that she was going to do at the football game earlier this season. So she had all that, you know, costumes and all of that stuff. So she's gonna make a majorette themed HBCU themed commercial, and Monyetta is there supporting because she did the choreography. She has Brooklyn in it. Honey, let me tell you something. Anytime they put Brooklyn on camera, my face just lights up. One thing that good came out of that relationship with Mark is Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is just so stinking cute. Her personality, her looks, she is just the cutest little thing. I think that she's going to be a star just like her mom. And they film a little cute scene with them dancing in their majorette costumes, and it was just the cutest thing ever. And Monyetta surprises Kenya with her boo thing Roy. Remember, she met Roy through Monyetta. And he arrives looking all European and dapper with his leather jacket on and his jeans. He's a very handsome man. Very, very handsome. Tall, lean. I was like, come on, Roy with an eye. Come on. He brought her food from his restaurant because he has a restaurant chain called Color Me something, but it's very, very, very popular. He got a coin. He's very well connected. They're still seeing each other as of within like the last month or so. They were still spotted together. So the only thing with their relationship is hard to pin him down because he's all over the place, you know. And then she has her career. She's busy, but I'd rather have a booked and busy man than a man over there in debt like Mark. Child. But I love the fact that he just came through just to say hi. He spoke to Brooklyn. It was just really cute, and you could tell that Kenya was really happy to see him. So hopefully things will work out between them two. And even if not, it was a great relationship to get her back out there and get her feet wet. So after that, we see Sanya call Kenya and ask her to be the auctioneer at her Mommi Nation charity event, because the girl that was supposed to do it ended up getting COVID and had to drop out. So Kenya says yes, she will do it. So Alicia Drew's sister, like I just discussed, we see a scene with them and their mom, and they're sitting down talking about how Alicia used to be her manager. She started managing Drew's career when she was 8. And I was like, managing her career when she was 8? How old is Alicia? And I'm looking at the mama, and I'm looking like the mama still look real good. So, like, what is going on here? But we find out that Alicia is actually 20 years older than Drew, and they got the same mama and everything. So I'm like, okay. I went on Drew's, I Googled Drew, and Drew is 38. So her sister is 58. And the mother must be in her 70s. Gotta be in her 70s, or unless she was a teen mom, I don't know. But they all look really, really good, really, really good. But we find out that Alicia, honey, got a resume, honey. She done worked on the television show Rock and Amen, and worked for all of these different entertainment agencies, working for Johnny Carson and all types of stuff. Like, she really was out there in this industry, and you can tell because when she was managing Drew's career, Drew was, you know, that girl we always saw pop up on our favorite television shows. You know what I'm saying? Drew was out here from the TLC movie to, what was it, Bring It, or she was in Step Up. She was in Step Up and, you know, The Game, and had her music career, and she was, you know, really out here bopping around. You know, we always knew Drew Sidor. We saw her face, and, you know, we knew who she was when she popped up. So it's very unfortunate that she ended up having mental health issues that, you know, had to be addressed, and that, you know, kind of, now I want to say messed up Drew's career, because we see she's on the Housewives right now. She's doing really good for herself, but it did kind of like put her on pause there for a minute. But her sister's mental health, of course, is the most important thing. And she said that, you know, it all stemmed from an incident when she was younger, where she was in a relationship and the guy had beat her severely, and she never dealt with that trauma. Like, she just kept on chucking, working and everything else, but it was causing her to have nightmares and things. And you know when you don't deal with certain things, it will fester and grow inside of you, and obviously it ended up taking over her. And it's very unfortunate, but I'm so happy to see that she's, you know, getting help. And she thanks Drew for allowing her to come stay with her, you know, this time around. Because I think in the past, where we know that Ralph forbid her to come to their house for several years, which was a lot for me, because basically what the sister said about him ended up being true. You see how these men will try to separate you from your family when they get to telling you the truth. But you know, Drew cries, and you know, they just have an emotional moment, and it was really beautiful. So Sharia has dinner with the OGs of Atlanta. She has dinner with Lisa, Deshaun, and Kim Zolciak. And us knowing what's going on in Kim's life reads out of a movie. Have you ever seen those movies where somebody had a fall from grace? They ain't got no money like that, like they used to, and they trying to keep up with the lifestyle that they used to have, and they begging and stealing from Peter to pay Paul, and they have to go to an event where they gotta pretend to, you know, still be where they used to be, and so people won't know that they, you know, have fallen from grace or whatever. That was Kim coming in there, hey, dancing and all of that, and you know, got her jewels and stuff on that she holding on to for dear life, because they gonna come take them. And Lisa says to her when she sees her, I don't know if I should hug you or choke you. She was like, I don't hate you anymore though. But it was obvious that Lisa still was side-eyeing her. Lisa was really disheveled. Lisa was giving me, put the drinks down, Lisa, because it's the second time we have seen you on the show recently where you have been sauced, and I don't know what's going on in your life, sis, but you need to lay off the drinks, because it's showing. You were very erratic. You already had a Energizer Bunny like personality, but like I kind of was very uneasy watching Lisa. But Lisa brings up, you know, the stuff that was going on with Kim's house, and Kim Thomas. I mean, do it look like you think I'm gonna foreclose on my multi-million-dollar house for $200K? Yes. Like, and doing all of this when it's not a $2 million house. She bought it for $800. It probably has appreciated over the years, but girl. And yes, she doing all of this faking and fronting when we know the real true tea that y'all are over there in debt. And like I said, that whole we're getting divorced was a publicity stunt to try to get her way back onto the show. Don't know if it worked or not, but after seeing her on last night's episode, I changed my mind. I was like, no, I don't want to see Kim back, because Kim is a fake and a fraud. She's a liar. I would have respected her more if she was like, y'all, we going through it right about now. You know, I remember when Andy warned me about spending my money, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really trying to, you know, struggle. It would have made her more endearing instead of coming on there pretending to be that girl and you're not even that girl anymore and turning up your nose and stuff, because people are really out here going through stuff like that. You would have been more relatable telling the truth. And then just coming out of Kim's mouth when Sheree showed them her granddaughter Thompson, how was it with the baby mama? I know we all use the word baby mama, but it was just something coming out of Kim's mouth. And then that comment that she made about Kenya, because Sheree told them that she invited all the girls to go on a trip to Portugal, and she talking about some Kenya. That B is still alive. And then she gonna talk, you don't touch the kids. You don't touch kids. Going back to her last season on the show when she was starting with Kenya for no reason and got read for filth. And you don't say nothing crass like that, Thompson, that be still alive. Like, what? Like, this is why we don't like you, Kim, and why you are a horrible person, and that's why you're going through everything you're going through right now, because you got nasty, evil ways. It was cute seeing Deshaun back, but I changed my mind about bringing Deshaun back too. I was trying to root for you, Deshaun, but unless they cut out a lot of your conversation, like, Deshaun was just still sitting there. You know, she piped in here and there. We learned that she's dating and all of that, but yeah. And then Candy's brought up, and Kim says that the beef between them isn't over pretty much, and just taking shots at Candy that is unnecessary, because Candy ain't thinking about you, Kenya ain't thinking about you. Child, you need to be thinking about the IRS. How about that? So boo, 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 boo. And it was a cute little scene, but it was obvious that Nene was missing. You know, we needed that energy, and it's sad that we couldn't get a real reunion, but you know, it is what it is. So it's the day of the Mommi Nation brunch, and Sanya's sister Sharia is upset with her because once again you got her running all over the place like a chicken with his head cut off, not giving her the memo for the day, having her do stuff last minute when she's supposed to be participating in the event that day. So that means she got to get herself together, got to get her kids together, check on her husband. Like, she got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and Sanya once again not cueing her in on what's going on. And I also felt like when she made that comment, like, you did not tell me. They were speaking, I don't know if it's patois, if that's the Jamaican language. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but they were speaking to each other in their language or whatever. And basically, from what I got from it, she was coming in like, why you once again got me on camera looking crazy? Like, her not done, I'm looking a mess, like, what are you doing? And she get her together like, girl, I have a life, I have a family, I have things I need to do, and you need to stop not telling me about stuff. I didn't even know I was going to be doing your hair today. And Sanya started crying. I'm like, what are you crying for? Because you wrong? Like, you're very selfish. You just think that these people just gonna beat her at your beck and call, and no, life don't work that way. And Shari, you know, apologized to her for making her cry, and Sanya apologizes to her for being inconsiderate as always. But like, Sanya, grow up, please grow up. Then after that, she gets dressed for the event. I love Sanya's suit. That zebra print suit was everything. All the ladies arrive on time except for Kenya. Kenya ends up showing up late, and so she starts the event without her. Now, I don't know how far in advance she called her and asked her to be the auctioneer. It could have been the day before. We don't know. So, you know, I'm not a person that likes for people to be late, but I don't know the circumstances outside of the fact that Kenya was annoyed that she was told her +1 wouldn't be able to sit at the table with her, which is awkward. You got somebody coming to an event that they don't know nobody at, and then you want them to sit at a table where they don't know nobody. Like, that is kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? So the auction, the event begins. Kenya has arrived, and we learned that Sharia didn't even come back, baby. Sharia was pissed. She did not even come back to be a part of the event. Sanya ends up surprising Sharia with an award on the OG Mama or something like that, and had Cairo presented. Sanya's goal for the day was to raise $50,000, but Kenya strived for $100K. The ladies all from the show donated $5,000, except for Courtney. She donated $2,500. Now, word on the curb on the Twitter streets and all of that was saying that Marlo didn't even want to donate. Like, she begrudgingly did so. And the other girls was going in on her because, like, this is supposed to be your girl and you don't even want to donate. Make it make sense. So at the end of the day, they ended up raising $78,000, which exceeded Sanya's goal, and it was a really cute, cool event. And they got to raise money for homeless families, and so that was beautiful. Other than that, this week's episode was kind of like a filler episode for me. Next week episode, I feels like it's gonna, amp up a little bit more. But yeah, that was it, you guys. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below. Overall, I'm gonna give this week's episode, because of Brooklyn, I'm gonna give it a B-. It would have got a C, but because of Brooklyn, that's why I'm gonna give it a B-, because I love me some Brooklyn. But yeah, remember, once again, you guys, to check below in the comment section. The link to my second channel will be pinned. Make sure you subscribe. The first video goes live today at 5 p.m. Central Time, and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time I will have another video dropping this week. So see you over there today. I love you guys. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like, and subscribe if you have not over here on this channel. And I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.